Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Shopify with WordPress. The first thing I'm going to share with you is what are the main differences between WordPress and Shopify. Like in what way I would choose WordPress over Shopify, and in what way I would choose Shopify over WordPress. Then I'm going to compare pricing plans, like what are the main differences. And then I'm going to also compare templates, plugins, and how we can build a website with both of these not template builders, website builders. So let's start. Now, the biggest difference between Shopify and WordPress is how fast you can actually build a website. What do I mean by that? WordPress is open source. With the Shopify, when you come here, you choose a template, like Preview Core or like Streamline here, and I can simply choose a template, then buy a plan, and then what can I do? It's just simply build a website, add the products, and I can start Facebook ads, writing blogs, etc. On the other hand, with the WordPress, it's different. With the WordPress, you first need to get a domain. You need to find really good web hosting. Then you need to find a template that you like. Then you need to install plugins that you need. Then you need to actually also get website builder if you don't understand HTML, like Elementor. And then you need to build the whole website. So like 6-7 steps, and then you can start building the website. Now, this is the difference, and it really depends if you really want to have a simple website that you can build, but you can make it also complex with Shopify, or you want to use WordPress and build literally everything by yourself. Now, Shopify is amazing, but there is one disadvantage I personally see, and that is that with a Shopify, you're gonna pay additional fees using all payment providers other than Shopify payments. If you're gonna choose WooCommerce, for example with WordPress, there you won't have any additional fees. Here, if you're gonna choose the basic Shopify or Shopify, is 2% or 1%. What does it mean? If you're gonna choose, let's say, PayPal, that people are going to pay through the PayPal and card, PayPal is going to charge you some percentage, like 3%, and then Shopify is going to charge you another 1, 2, or 0.5% here, based on the plan that you're going to choose. So this is the big difference that you should be careful about when you're going to choose Shopify, and always think about the additional fees that you're going to pay. Now, when we compare the templates here and themes, Shopify is a top notch, but that also same with WordPress, and they're on a really same level. Now, the one thing that you should worry, that you need to actually buy the template. That's my recommendation. Buy a good template for $150 on Shopify or WordPress, WooCommerce, to have it really effective and have a good store. I don't know if you want to sell one product or multiple products, but that's what I would personally do. That's the first thing. The second thing, that with WordPress, you need to buy multiple things. So when you're going to buy a domain, then you need to buy a web hosting. Then you need to buy Elementor, or like website builder, that you need to build your website with. So that's another thing that you need to think about. Then you need to also maybe buy different plugins. And now it's going to add up. But still, I think it's much cheaper comparing to Shopify pricing of advanced Shopify or just Shopify for $79. In that way, Shopify is expensive, but for me, Shopify is a huge winner in an e-commerce world, and I can really say, based on just the additional fees using all payment providers other than Shopify payments, other than that, in my opinion, it's amazing. So when we go further even, and what you can actually do is, when I mentioned the templates that you can build your website with, they're both on the same level. When I compare plugins, Shopify versus WordPress, there's again on the same level. When you come here to Shopify, you can simply click add applications, and you're gonna get so many applications that you can use for your business. And it's going to be really effective because plenty of companies are building just for the Shopify the app. That's another thing. Also on WordPress, when you come here, you simply click plugins. You can add a new plugin, and let's say that I want to sell, and I'm gonna see the funnel builder by cart flows, and you're gonna see it based here on like templates and based on reviews. You can choose which one you want. Like the whole installation is really easy, so that's another thing. Also, another thing to think about, it both got options to have multi-currency. So if you need it for multi-currency, you can choose both Shopify and WordPress. What I think that managing Shopify store is easier comparing to WordPress, because in WordPress you need to always update the plugins, etc. That's something you should keep in mind. On both, you can simply write blogs here. So I would just create a blog post. From the SEO perspective, they're on the same level. There isn't like one is better compared to like one is worse. But if you want to, let's say, just have e-commerce but write a lot of blogs, maybe WordPress is better choice. Let's say that you want to combine it with the affiliate store. In that way, WordPress is much better. Like if you want to target just blogs here, I click all pages here. I can simply add a new page or posts and write a new post. So there are plenty of plugins that can boost your blogging skills and help you with SEO. But SEO templates and also apps and plugins are on the same level from my perspective. So it all boils down to how fast you want to create a website, and my recommendation is just create it ASAP. So what I would do is that I would choose, let's say, the template here, and then I would just simply update the product and start selling, start running those Facebook ads. For me, WordPress is too slow, but that's me. Maybe you like the HTML that you want to build a really good website with. And with the Shopify, how it works, the like changing everything and editing, you come here, you simply add a section. Then what you can do is to simply move the sections here like this, right? And you can edit it as much as you want, right? So that's something you can actually do with Shopify. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments. I'm really happy to help you and provide you some guidance and support. There are both great ways how we can build a website, but my recommendation is focus on writing blogs, then focus on running those ads. Just focus on getting your name out there. That's the most important thing that you can do for your business if you want to start a Shopify or WordPress website. Comparing to others, that's just the best thing you can do. Because plenty of times I see that people are creating the site for 2 years, then they are creating a logo for another half a year, then they're thinking about like creating a story on Instagram for another 2 months, or like 2 hours in a day, and they're going to spend. Just focus on things that earn money. That's my recommendation, what you can do. And yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments. I'm really happy to help you, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.